Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our level 60 monk quest. Time is running out to rescue Dezensa, and Wittergilt is uncharacteristically unsettled. What are we getting today? Ooh! Oh, we're finally getting the beast chakras. Time is running out. Dezensa's life will soon be forfeit. We must act now. Alas, we did not find it, a way to open the 7th chakra. But we must act nonetheless. Ochaka has gone to Little Alamigo. She fears for her friend. Let us join her. You know, I realized something while I was going over the Paladin quest. The monk storyline is not dissimilar in that you need to fight in order to prove yourself stronger in order to unlock your full power. But at least with monk, it's established pretty early on that that's the thing. While with Paladin, it's an ass pull at the last possible second. We must rescue Dezensa, but how? Zensa is still alive, but I fear she'll not remain so much longer. But moments ago, she was taken up to the ruins up to the south. You will have already heard, but I couldn't find a bloodless way to open the chakra of an opposing aspect. Thus far, you have opened 13 chakra, the most of us 3, but one more and you can face Harahatia as an equal. Fight me, Sator, and make the final chakra yours. No. This isn't the way. I'm not gonna kill you to save Zensa. Listen to Sator. She speaks the truth. It is not the way. We need power, this is true, but at what cost? If you die, Dezensa would grieve. Victory would have no meaning. Remember my words. All our chakra may not be open, but we have each other. Together we can defeat Harahatia. We can rescue Dezensa. The disciples of our sects once fought side by side. Let us do so again, as we did in the days of old. Thank you, Wittergilt. I shall stand with you. First, I will try to persuade Harahatia. Convince him to see reason. But if my words fail, be ready to fight. Yeah, I strongly doubt they're gonna work, but it can't hurt to try. We go to confront Harahatia. Are you ready, sister? As I'll ever be. Hear me, Harahatia. We come but not to accept your demands. Nay, we would remind you of the past, of the true nature of our order. Our two sects once fought beside each other, not against, together. Together we can achieve much. Let us join hands, brother, and rebuild the Fist of Rhalgr. Cowards like you bring shame upon our order. Plainly, it is you who needs to be reminded of our true nature. The arduous training to hone mind and body, the blood we spill and shed, all of it is for no other purpose but to honor the Destroyer. We pay him great tributes by dueling to the death, and in return he grants us great power, the power of all 14 chakra. By consorting with the royal house, the Disciples of Light lost sight of their true nature. For this, Rhalgr visited destruction upon them. But in his wisdom you were spared that your existence, feeble though it is, might serve to raise us higher. Upon your battered bodies, the Fist of Rhalgr shall be restored to its former glory. You are wrong. The Sect of Light was undone, but not as you say. We misused our power. We turned it upon our own people. For this we were cast down. Now you misuse your power. You turn it upon your own comrades. It is the same. It will end the same. You will destroy yourselves as we did. Do not make the same mistake, brother. If we are to survive, we must find another way. A way to prosper together, or we shall perish in vain, all of us. Those who have power must choose. You must choose. With it, will you pave the way for life, or will you destroy it? Surely the choice is clear. I grow weary of your blathering. You have already declared your unwillingness to meet my demands. There is not more to discuss. Take the adventurer alive. She will yet prove useful to us. Kill the rest. Well, hold off Harahatia, Satora. We will unbind Dezensa. Sounds good. Hold on, Dezensa. Chaka? And you two as well. You think you can defeat me? Fools. There are so many monks coming out here. Impressive. May have a different approaches in order. Beware, Satora. I sense a torrent of energy. Alright, how are we going to interrupt it, though? Did not get to interrupt it. Unfortunate. Oh, he is really strong, though. Very strong. The 7th Shadow Chakra begins to open. We feel our wounds knitting. It seems your awakening is at hand. How curious. Okay, we gotta take care of the support monks because Haraha is not going down like this. Alright, is anybody able to get to Dzizensa and free her? The ranks have thinned out. Now's our chance. Zensa, are you alright? You came. Thank you. So you have turned against me, the both of you. Have you forgotten who it was that saved you all those years ago? But I pride myself on being a forgiving man. In lieu of an apology, I shall accept your life force. Ah, your power is mine. Be glad, my wayward pupils, that you were useful to me at the end. Magnificent. My body is a raging furnace. It shall be as child's play to unleash my ultimate technique. It ends here. What? Can it be? Your final chakra has opened. That's the only explanation, which means that Satora is now an equal with Harahatia. If we fight together, we may yet triumph. Triumph, you say? I do not recall having raised such a foolish child. Satora is as a suckling babe with her new chakra, while my entire being is fairly ablaze with the life energy of 3 monks. It matters not how many of you there are, you cannot hope to defeat me. Well, you clearly didn't get all of their life force because they're clearly still alive. Focus on Master Satora. We'll keep the rest occupied. Sounds good. Yeah, he still has a lot more training than us. Such power, my body can scarcely contain it. Fear not, sister. You are now his equal. Past time I made myself useful. But it seems we have found a way to open the chakras. Master, please, we need not fight any longer. There is another way. Satora opened her final chakra and she did it without hurting you. This changes nothing. Mine is the one true path. It is to exalt Rhalgr that we fight. Playtime is over. Prepare yourselves. Something comes. Be careful. Yeah, we found a new way to open the chakra. Fierce combat, but not to the death is indeed enough. Hang on, let me deal with this. There, dealing with your shadow spirit pulses so that they can't empower you or harm us. And down he goes. So it ends here. Alright, let's take care of the rest. Nope, we are good. Alright. What a relief. But yeah, as I was trying to say, but so much was happening. He clearly didn't get all their life force, seeing as they're still alive. So while he may have had the life force of approaching 3 monks, he didn't have all the strength of 3 monks. We were able to overcome it just fine. To be reunited with Zenza, words cannot well express my relief. Chakra has told me everything. Thank you, Satora. It is over. Zenza is safe. Together, we achieved the impossible. Yet my heart is heavy. I failed to convince Harahatia. Every step I take, blood is spilled. With my power, I know only destruction. That's not true, Wittergeld. A monk's power can also be used to save, like you saved us. We have a favor to ask of you. If you're still intent on rebuilding the Fist of Rhalgr, we would lend you our aid. We'd bring whoever's left of our sect. Together we can restore the order to the way it used to be, with disciples of light and shadow side by side. And together we can think about what power means to us. Thinking about it alone, your mind's liable to take you to a dark place. Better to have comrades around who share your cause, I reckon. With Harahatia gone, Satora's the only soul left who has opened all 14 chakra. And a soul of gentleness she is. She did not seek power for its own sake, yet she has reached the zenith of our art. In so doing, she has shattered our own preconceptions and shown us another path. And in opening her final chakra by stopping Master's technique, she has given us hope that there is a way to open all chakra without bloodshed. Thank you to Zenza, Ochaka. Together we will create a new path, and lay a new foundation for our order. Satora, it is to your shining example that we turn. You are as a star, we look up to it. We strive to reach its heights. The way may be dark, and it may be filled with hardship, but come what may, we will forge on, towards your light. Promise me this, sister. Ever use your powers for good, and for the realm. I will. Alright, and we get Enhanced Perfect Balance, giving us Masterful Blitz with a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We'll go over it in a bit. This concludes the Monk Quest for Heavensward. To reach the next set of Monk Quests, we need to reach Stormblood. And of course it comes from Eric. Of course. Beast Chakra Gauge Expanded. Executing certain weapon skills will open Beast Chakra, Oppo Chakra, Quarrel Chakra, or Raptor Chakra. Okay, is that... Okay, no, this is new. In accordance with the form normally required to execute them. After opening 3, you'll be able to execute one of several powerful actions. 3 distinct Beast Chakra allow the execution of Flint Strike. 3 of the same allow the execution of Elixir Field, and 2 distinct chakra with a third repeating one allow the execution of Celestial Revolution. It is also possible to open the Lunar Nadi and Solar Nadi by executing Elixir Field and Flint Strike respectively. Opening 3 Beast Chakra and both Nadi allows the execution of Tornado Kick. The actions Twin Snakes, Demolish, and Dragon Kick will grant stacks of Oppo Fury, Raptor Fury. Okay. The Furies are the things that we already had. Okay, so that was a lot of information. Where is Masterful Blitz? Right there. Is that a good spot for it? First, let me make sure I have Form Shift set properly. Here. Right there and right there. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, let's go to a striking dummy and show off what exactly is going on with these Beast Chakra. Ooh, I do need to move my UI around a little bit, it looks like. Let's fix our glam first so we're not freezing here. Also, we probably should take a look at the new artifact armor we got, the Tantra Armor Coffer, which is the artifact armor for Monk for Heavensward. Oh god, that looks so cold. Much better. Okay, let's see. Let's head on to a striking dummy. We'll show off how to open the Beast Chakra gauges. Or sorry, the Beast Chakras. And then we'll show off exactly what the abilities that they give us do. Alright, so Perfect Balance. We're going to use Snap Punch. We're going to use True Strike. We're going to use Boot Shine. You can see in the gauge we got 3 different types of icons. So now we can use Masterful Blitz to do a new ability. Wait, what was that? Hold on. We use Flint Strike. Got it. Here, you know what? Let me move the HUD around. I forgot to do that. Chakra Gauge, let me move you. That should be good. Okay. Now we're going to do Snap Punch, True Strike, Snap Punch again. This time we only open 2 different types of Beast Chakra because we only use 2 different types of actions. This gives us Celestial Revolution. Finally, we'll just use the same ability 3 times in a row. Snap Punch, Snap Punch, Snap Punch, and this gives us Tornado Kick. Actually, in this case, I think it's because we, you know what? I think it's less because we used the same type 3 times and more because we had both of the Naughties open. Okay, let's try that again. Snap Punch, Snap Punch, Snap Punch. Same icon 3 times. Now we get Elixir Field. Alright, so you've probably been noticing, you know what? I need to move this around a little bit more. Let's do there. But yeah, you can see to the right of the Beast Chakra gauge, which is the top gauge touching Satora's right foot right now. To the right of that is 2 circles. One of them's lit up, the other one is not. Let's wait for Perfect Balance to come back up. Use Perfect Balance. We're gonna do Snap Punch, True Strike, Boot Shine. Then use our Flint Strike, and that opens up the other circle. Now, if we fill up all 3 of our Beast Chakra again, next time Perfect Balance comes off cooldown. Give it just a minute. Well, give it 15 seconds. I literally have knives strapped to the end of my hands. Monk, you're ridiculous, and I love it. Alright, now it does not matter which icons I use, or which actions I use, no matter which combination of Beast Chakra. Having all 3 Beast Chakra full, and both orbs lit up, both of the Naughty lit up, we get Tornado Kick. So what exactly is going on here? So, every time you use Perfect Balance, you're able to use whatever actions you want, basically. You get the Formless Fist effect, where you, Formless Shift effect, where you are able to use whatever actions, regardless of stance. And, depending on which action you use, you will get different Beast Chakra. Any action that is part of the Oppo Oppo form will give you an Oppo Oppo Beast Chakra. Anything part of the Raptor form will give you a Raptor Beast Chakra. And anything part of the Quarrel form will give you a Quarrel Beast Chakra. So there's 3 different types of chakras for the 3 different types of forms. The number of distinct types of Beast Chakra you open up determines what actions you're able to use. So, taking a look at this, 1 type of Beast Chakra, so just the same one 3 times, gives us Elixir Field. 2 different types gives us Celestial Revolution, so that'd be 2 different types, and then a 3rd, which is a duplicate of one of the other 2. And then having all 3 Beast Chakras be different gives you Flint Strike. If you have all 3 open, and you have both Naughty open, which are the circles, you get Tornado Kick instead. Where it just needs to be all 3 open, it does not matter which types of chakra you have open. You just need to have all 3 open. So what do these specific abilities do? Elixir Field delivers an attack to all nearby enemies with a potency of 800 for the first enemy and 35% less for all remaining enemies. It is a cleave. A nice cleave ability. It opens the Lunar Naughty and grants Formless Fist, so we can use whatever weapon skill in whatever form without being in that form. Let's see. Flint Strike, when you have 2 distinct... Oh, wait, are these the same? Oh, that's funky. I didn't expect that. Flint Strike delivers an attack to all nearby enemies with a potency of 800 for the first and 35% less for all remaining. It is another cleave attack. Same exact ability as Elixir Field, But instead of opening the lunar nadi, it opens the solar nadi. So those are the two nadi, lunar and solar. You want to open both and have all three beast chakra full to use Tornado Kick. Celestial Revolution delivers an attack with a potency of 600. It opens the lunar nadi, but if the lunar nadi is already open, it opens the solar nadi instead. It also grants Formless Fist, etc. So, it is weaker than Elixir Field and Flint Strike, but it is just a dedicated AoE. It doesn't do less damage on additional targets. So actually, let me do some math real quick. Yeah, 520 potency on additional enemies for Elixir Field and Flint Strike. What is the range? This is a range of 3 yalms around you, while these are a radius of 5 yalms around you. Huh. I need to do some math on exactly when Celestial Revolution is worth it, because it's honestly not looking all that worth it. It does do more potency to other enemies, but it's so close that you would probably need to be fighting quite a few enemies before it's actually worth it to use Celestial Revolution over Elixir Field or Flint Strike. Anyways, Elixir Field and Flint Strike are for 1 and 3 types of chakra, and Celestial Revolution is for 2 types of chakra. So if you're doing single target, you want to use Elixir Field and then Flint Strike, or other way around to open both nadi. And for Celestial Revolution, in AoEs, you just use it twice, and that'll open up both nadi. Alright, your finisher with this is the Tornado Kick. When you have both nadi open and all 3 beast chakra full, delivers an attack to a target and all enemies nearby with a potency of 1200 for the first enemy, and 35% less for all remaining enemies. Quite a bit more powerful. It is a very nice finisher. Okay, I've got it now. So, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna do some quick math. Okay, I did my math. Celestial Revolution is only worth it when there are at least 4 enemies that you're fighting. Any less than 4 enemies and you'll just want to use Elixir Field and Flint Strike. Yeah, it's a little bit... It's hard to explain, but I think it does make intuitive sense. Which of these 3 actions you use depends on how many different types of beast chakra you open, which determines on which form you use while you are under perfect balance. Using different abilities will open up different the different nadi, which are the lunar and solar. And once both of the nadi are open, you can fill up all 3 beast chakra, doesn't matter which ones, and you can use Tornado Kick as your finisher. Very powerful finisher. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this. It's an interesting mechanic. I do like it a lot. It's just a little bit weird to explain. There's a lot of detail to it. Yeah. Very nice. Very good ability, makes Monk a lot more interesting, honestly. Now Perfect Balance is actually worthwhile, it's worth using, since that's how we actually get access to our Beast Chakra and to Tornado Kick. Alright then. I think we're about done for today. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, Level 60 Dragoon. I will see everyone next time for that.